on there. Awesome. Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Souders, Slender Cat Outdoors, with Larry Lang. We're out on the Canal River doing a little blue cat fishing today. Figured we've been on the High River, the High River and the Canal River, and figured we'd set up on some brush and see what we can make happen for you guys here on live. See if there's anybody out there that's working and need a little bit of entertainment. Hopefully we can give it to you.
Islandology number 5. Being alone.
But thank you all for joining in this afternoon. Wherever you guys are from, hopefully you guys are having as good of a day as we are. But if you have to work, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you right now.
We don't.
We don't. And we have been out here on the canal and the High River today doing a little bit of blue cat fishing. And we've done pretty good, but we're going to see what we can make happen for you guys here live. We got about 30 minutes to sit here, set up on another spot. We're fishing about 20, well, actually we're in about 17, 18 foot of water, but it kind of rolls off into 25 foot here, and then, you know, up onto the bank, shallower over where Larry's at. Using big old cut gizzard shad for bait. And yeah, hopefully we can make something happen. Ricky, if you guys go out on the Ohio, around where we're at, there's not a lot of current. There's a lot of trash, but not a lot of current. But the fish are biting. We've caught, what have we caught today? 11?
10 or 11?
10 or 11. 4 channel cats, rest of them blue cats. Biggest was 40. Ozark, I don't know if I got it or not. If you sent it to Facebook, I haven't checked Facebook for a while, so once we get done this evening, if you send me a message, I will try to get back and answer you here as soon as we get off the water. Pork and beans. That is hilarious. I love that name. Pork and beans.
That's awesome.
I love that name. No flatheads today, but I'm kind of surprised by that. Especially we come up here in the Canal River, water temperature's 43 degrees, 42 degrees. And I kind of thought we would get on some flatheads, but and we might here. We're fishing a big old log, tree, brush pile, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, later in the day, so maybe we'll be able to get on one. Let's see here. For you guys that are tuning in and listening, I got Larry's phone, and I am able to read your comments on here. So if you have any comments, drop them. Put at Chris Souders. If you want to know anything, we can answer it. But Larry, the reason I kind of done this is Larry has a lot of information. He doesn't like to talk. That's a nervous. That's a nervous smile and a nervous laugh. And hey, and we got Doc, his dad, right now. So let's answer this and see if. Hey Doc, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, I seen where Larry had called.
Well, we're actually on YouTube Live right now. So,
Really?
So folks, not only do I have Doc's son in the boat, but now we have Doc on the phone. So, and he has Bink and Janet with him in Tennessee. So if you guys have any questions that you would like for Doc or Doc's son or myself to answer, now you have all three on here. So Doc, you guys doing any good down there?
No, we got 2 fish, both about 6 pounds apiece.
I got you.
So, you guys caught any more than the one that Larry sent me?
Yeah, we're up to about 11 now.
11.
Yeah.
Wow. No, it hasn't been that good here.
I got you.
But we're having a good time, so.
Well, that's the important part. You got to have a good time.
That's right.
That's right.
You guys hear that? You got to have a good time. If you come out here and you take this too seriously, you're doing it all wrong.
It's clouded over about 60, 64, 65 degrees here.
Wow.
Really nice. I mean, you know, it's really, really nice.
Must be nice. Well, Doc, once we get done, I'll give you a call back, buddy.
Okay, man.
All right,
Bye.
we'll see you. All right, so for you guys that are watching, Ozark Guys Fishing, he posted on here that he's going to be going live tonight on Avid Fisherman's channel at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you guys check that out. He'll probably be sharing some good information. Troll 522. No, I will not be fishing the Winter Blues on Wheeler. That's a good tournament. I wish I could make it, but unfortunately, not going to be able to. Pork and Beans. And anytime Pork and Beans that you post on here, I am going to say your name just because I love it. That is absolutely awesome. And hopefully Larry will catch a fish while we're doing this. Larry's got big fish of the day, 40 pounds. I've got him on numbers, but he's working on about a 2-pound channel cat right now.
Probably. On a bait that weighs almost as much as a channel cat.
Let's see here. We're actually right now, what we're fishing is just a mud ledge, mud drop. We're right on the edge of about 18 feet where that tree and that the wood pile is, and then it kind of rolls off into 25, 30 foot out, out to the middle of the channel, and then it kind of comes up pretty steep on the bank here. Scott, we're actually right now we're on the Canal River. We was on the High River earlier today, but there was just so much trash coming down it. It was just miserable to fish. We was marking a lot more fish, but unfortunately it was just miserable to fish. So, instead of fighting the fish or fighting the trash, we just decided to come up here in the canal and see if we couldn't make something happen up here. Water temperature is 43 degrees. Now, if you guys, for anybody that's just watching that's new, make sure you guys go down and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like what we're doing today. If you got any questions, make sure you hit us up. And if we don't catch a fish, it's Larry's fault.
Yeah. We haven't gotten one in this spot.
No, we haven't. We did catch shad this morning around Point Pleasant. For anybody that's around Crooked Creek area, we did catch shad there this morning. Now, somebody was saying that they was going down around Meldal. I got a buddy that's fishing down around that, not down that far, but around that area. And he said that the current is about 2.5 mile an hour. So if you go down through there, expect a little bit more current. Yeah, I can do that. Let me get another. I got another pole set up, but I'll just
You can reel one of yours in. That way
Oh,
it gives
can
me
I?
more chances to catch a fish.
I hear you. All right, so using a couple different rigs today, but this is one of them, and then I'll show you guys the other one as well. Now Larry is using a little bit different rig than I am, and if we get a chance, we'll show you guys that one as well. But this is a Warrior Cat heavy action 7.6. We got it paired up with a Penn Squall size 20 level 1. I really like these reels. It's definitely a good fit for these Warrior Cat rods, or anybody that is fishing bigger rivers. These squalls are for the price, you know, I always tell people for the price, they are a very, very good reel and dependable. It's a reel that's under $100, and I usually get, you know, I'm going on 6 seasons out of some of these, so you know that's what you can expect to get out of them, and that's fishing pretty hard as well, and taking. I don't take care of it, so that's just that. Now, if you take care of something, treat it a little bit better than I do, you know, you'll probably get a little bit longer out of it. This is 50-pound.
They withstand a lot of abuse.
a lot of abuse. This is a 50-pound slime line down to just a sinker swivel or sinker slide, and all this stuff that you see here, you can get at tacklebandit.com. Give Nate a call and have him hook you up. That's a sinker stopper down to a tackling cats. This is a fast snap, quick snap. I'll show you guys why I like these. If you break, or if you want to change just your leader, say you want one shorter, you don't want a demon dragon, you just want a regular, you know, straight leader, all you have to do is just snap that off and snap another one on, and you go right back to fishing. And it's just that quick. Snap it on. That's from Tackling Cats. This is a 250-pound or 225 barrel swivel, and I will mention that the fast snap, the barrel swivel, anything that you get from Tackling Cats, that is all American made, and I cannot stress to you how important it is for me to support American made companies. This is 80-pound Andy Monster leader line down to a 3.0 Slender Cat Edition Demon Dragon, and that's about 24 inches from swivel to hook, and then down to a Diachi D85 7/0. That is rig number 1. Larry, I'll reel this one in.
Good.
Hey, we're also using drum as bait too. Bait was tough this morning, but we was able to get some. But when it's tough, sometimes you gotta use.
Come on.
All right, now this is the same rod, same reel, same line. But what I have here is a double hook Kentucky rig. And for those of you that have not seen how to tie a double hook Kentucky rig, go back in some of the playlists and some of the videos I've done specifically on how to tie a double hook Kentucky rig, and it will help you out dramatically. I love them for a couple different reasons. We'll explain that here in a minute. But got that 225-pound Tackling Cat swivel down, and the double hook Kentucky rig, 2 hooks, Diachi D85s, down to another barrel swivel with a fast snap on it, or clip, and then a 10-ounce weight. And it's taken 10 ounces to really hold on the outside today, but that's about the size gizzard shad chunks that we're cutting up. We've had to kind of downsize. You can see that's about 3 fingers, so about 2.5 inches or so. Let's see, catch up on some. Let's see here. Somebody asked a question about gunnel rails, and can I have those welded on the side of the boat? That would be something that you may want to take up with them whenever you buy the boat. I would say that you could, if somebody was good enough to be able to, weld it and not hurt anything, I would absolutely say yes. Scott, you talk about the rod limit. Now, for those of you that may not know, Ohio is actually changing their rod limit on 2 bodies of water. One will be the Ohio River, I believe, and then Lake Erie. We keep getting little bites.
We should just take a daggone thing.
So make sure you guys keep your eye out for that and support your, talk to the guys whenever you see them at the fishing expos and things like that.
I believe that's supposed to take change February, I think.
Is
or
it supposed to be in
like that.
February?
I remember seeing something on it.
So you may check your laws and regulations this year. That may take an effect this year. Not 100%. Yeah. I'll let you know if we hook up a fish. Larry, it never fails.
Yeah, I know.
Never fails.
But we were on that last spot for 17 minutes before we caught our first one.
That's true. Time has definitely played a big key. On the Ohio River, it was like right at 30 minutes. And then here in the Canal River, it's been about that 15, 16 minute mark before we actually got a good takedown. Muskrat Adventures, you and Harley need to get out there and get to fishing, buddy. Yeah, DC, it's just about smaller bait and smaller hook size. They've dropped the bottom out of the river. The river's been falling pretty hard, but we was hoping that we'd be able to get out here and catch some, some good numbers and good fish, and we have. We've had a pretty good day. 10 or 11 total so far. 40 being our biggest, and we've got some nice. Let me see that. Now this is Larry's rig. What is that? A Quantum Big Cat?
Mm-hmm.
This is an old rod. How many years? How old is this?
It's probably going on at least 20 years.
Yeah. So this is a Quantum Big Cat Professional Catfish Series. They don't even make these no more, do they?
No.
This is a 7/6 one piece. Medium. Oh, it's a medium action. Okay. But he's got what, 40-pound big game on it?
Mm-hmm.
40-pound big game. Down to it's a 7,000 Abu Garcia. Good reel. Down to regular 3-way, and he's got a dropper loop down to a sinker, and then about 18 to 20 inches of leader line, and that's big game leader line. Down to, this is some of the shad we was catching, some of the smaller ones, and we're using those whole. What is that? Is that a Gamakatsu?
Mm-hmm.
8?
8/0.
8/0 snailed up with a piece of gizzard shad. Uh-oh. Here's a big old head. Now we've been throwing them heads like that all day, but ain't been having a whole bunch of success. We've been having success with those, 2-inch pieces. If you guys are just joining, thanks for joining in. Larry and I are out here on the Canal River right now. We've been on the High River most of the day. And got one biting, messing with it over here in the corner.
I got a stick on it.
Oh, does it? hopefully you all had a great Christmas and you guys have something safe and fun planned for your New Year's Eve coming up here in just a few days. I'm gonna sneak up on this one like Roger Rabbit and see if I can't get him. Every time I walk away from him, he bites it again.
There he is.
Is he back? Yeah. Now some of these fish ain't been playing with it, but some of them's been just kind of messing with it.
The 40 pounder was just
Yeah.
a little bit bite like that.
Yep. Now something I got in the mail today, or well, actually not today, the other day. I got it in a bundle I got from Catfish. Is some slime line, clear, heavy duty leader line, 80 pound. Now I use their main line and have great success with it, so I'm going to try this out and hopefully I like it. If you guys have ever used this, in the comments below, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it and if it been working for you guys. Let's see here. Where's your phone at? I like this, having a phone to be able to read the questions and catch up on things.
Does it make things a little easier?
Yes. So I'm not using. Somebody asked a question if I was using the GoPro to be able to do the live. So what I'm doing is I'm using my iPhone, and then I have a shotgun mic hooked up to it today because there's two of us. Normally I would have a lavalier mic hooked to me, but I have to have it plugged directly into my power source. So if you guys are wanting to do something like this and it's cold, like, you know, it's not real cold today, but it's cold for electronics, make sure that you plug it straight into some sort of power source, because the battery life on anything normally does not last very long.
Where's mine?
Your what?
Where's mine at?
Oh, I don't know.
I've got an extra pack with me.
Gary, no flatheads yet today. We are on the canal and the water temperature's 43 degrees, so it's possible that could happen. The bite has been extremely slow, you know. Like we was talking earlier, his 40-pound blue cat, normally that would just absolutely hit her hard and annihilate it, hit like a little 2-pound channel cat. So that was the first fish, and ever since that fish, we have been taking every single bite. Kind of, which one was
The very first one.
this one here?
Yep.
We've been taking every bite kind of serious because you just don't know. And for anybody watching this, if you follow the Slunger Cat page, after we do this live show, we may make a move, put some fresh bait on, and do another live show on Facebook. So make sure you go over and follow that Slunger Cat Outdoors page on Facebook if you're not already. Hey, Mr. Fish, you definitely need one of them. If you're interested in any of the apparel, the Slunger Cat apparel that we put out, go to www.slungercat.fish. Check it out. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Larry, you're not. Is there anything that you'd like to tell these fine folks at home? I'm putting you on the spot. You have, so for anybody that doesn't know Larry, I mean, Larry Lang has been fishing. You're 44, so 40,
Probably 30 plus years.
30 plus
easy.
years with, you know, one of the best guys, period. His father, Doc Lang. If you guys don't know him, he used to be part of Catfish Weekly. He's got 2 boys that are absolutely great fishermen. You know, so a lot of knowledge in that head if he would just let it out. As you can see, he's not letting much out. What would you, okay, you fish the canal and you fish the high. We fish together a lot.
Right.
We take things for granted a lot. This morning, for instance, and this is a good, something I'd like to share with you guys. We had a hard time catching bait. If I would have been by myself, it would have been very, very hard for me to catch bait because we had to have the boat directly on top of them to be able to get to them and catch them. And it wasn't easy. It was catching 1, 2 at a time. So what would you say the number one thing is to being able to fish with somebody?
Talking and just being able to talk to each other, and you know, I'm always constantly looking at things that Chris is, but we're constantly talking back and forth. And boat control this morning, I mean, just us talking back and forth about what to do and where we were doing this and where we were doing that. I mean, it worked out great, and we were able to. That one's just about ready to go down. He just dropped it again.
Did he?
So that was definitely essential for us to catching those shad this morning, and we got some pretty nice ones.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, communication is key no matter who you're fishing with. You know, I honestly, in my book, I mean, I like to do things a certain way, but, you know, that may not be always the right way. And if you're not listening to somebody and talking to somebody, so that's good. I like that. Chasing outdoors, I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to be able to show you a pig. I can't, you know. If we don't do it on this one, make sure you go to Slunger Cat Facebook page because maybe we'll get it done there. But let's see how long we've been on here. 27 minutes. So we got about 3-4 more minutes and to make it happen. So let's see what we can do. See if I can catch up some of these comments here.
This is one of the only spots we've not caught a fish in while
Yeah.
we've been in the Kanawha.
Yeah. So I picked a bad spot to do a live show. Yeah, Ozark guys fishing. We have been blessed here lately, and we've been catching some really, really nice fish. I took some gentlemen out from Forshee Marine here a few weeks ago, and Dean caught one that was about a little over an inch from the state record. We were shy on the weight, which we knew was going to be. It was only like 53, 54 pounds. So we knew it was going to be about 6 pounds shy on that. But, you know, we knew we was really close or we thought we was closer than what we was on the measurement. But it was a wonderful fish nonetheless. And we had 4 fish on at the same time in that one spot. One was a 53, a 45, a 25, and a 22. So that was a lot of fun. Bo Pro 23, he asks, do you bump much in the winter? I do not. Once that water temperature gets below, 55, I kind of go straight to an anchor and stay right there. Lone Wolf, so to start with this morning, we was marking a lot of fish, and we marked a lot of good fish, but we just couldn't get them to go. We was catching, maybe one here and there, and
But got 2 rods bouncing.
But if you know, when we come into the canal, we decided to just fish structure, and we have found, you know, some sort of a pattern, and it's mainly that, you know, 25, like 20 to 30 foot range, and it's wood on mud. And we're getting those little fish, but that's kind of the way it's been all day. You know, you have a little fish like that, and it end up being 12, 15 pounds. So. Come on, fish. Well, I tell you guys what, this is what I'm gonna do. I have a few things left from this year from my sponsors to give away. I want to greatly thank everybody for, you know, signing on today. We did not tell anybody we was going to be going live. We did not advertise it. We did not, you know, and the numbers have been great. So I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. And I have some stuff left from Offshore Tackle, from Diachi, you know, so I'm gonna put a little package together. As you guys know how I do it, there is a number between 1 and 15 on my GoPro of the number of clips. The first person to guess that number correctly is going to win that package. So let's get to it. Normally you guys are pretty quick at this.
You do that, I'll catch a fish.
And he might catch a fish while we're at it. Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas, you're the winner. That number was 7. Let's see if you guys can see that or not. There you go. 7. So Mike, hit me up on Messenger, and I will get your address and get that stuff sent to you guys. Get that stuff sent to you ASAP. As always, I want to thank everybody for watching. Unfortunately, we did not catch a fish on this live show, but you guys got to meet Larry Lang, one of my great friends and fishing buddies, and can't thank him enough for coming out here fishing with me today. We had a good time. So we're going to switch spots, put some fresh bait on, and maybe hit up Slunger Cat Outdoors on Facebook and do a little bit of a live show there. So make sure you guys tune in, come over there. We'll be there doing another live show. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll catch you on the water.